Okay, I hope we're on. Alright, yeah, so we're working. Yeah, so let me just start up the Discord live real quick. Yeah, let's start this Discord live. Alright, yeah, so let's share my screen. Mm, okay. Yeah, I'm coming. Y'all give me a minute. Okay. No. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I'm not skipping anything in this video. Nothing is gonna be skipped. Okay, yeah, so we're live on Discord currently. Yeah, so that's what we have today on Nasdaq, basically. Hope my Discord, where's my Discord? Alright, yeah, so today is a Friday, obviously, and I'm gonna be trading demo today. Why? Because obviously today's Friday. I do not trade live on Fridays. I don't trade live on Fridays. So for now, you can see we have a clean level here, clean level of sellers. Sellers have been standing right here. Have a clean level of sellers here. Buyers had a huge sell-off. Buyers, sellers here. Then sellers. And when price pushed above, we had good buyers right there. So this is gonna be a level for me here. And yeah, this. Let's see. We have about 8 minutes to market open. So yeah, this will be a good level here. And yeah, let's see. Price wants to keep on pushing to the upside. We have good sellers right here. Right here. Yeah. Okay. So this on the 1 hour time frame. On the 15, we're gonna see things more in depth. Let's see. Anything happening here? Okay. Nothing really happening. We just have that same level. Basically. Now we have about 5 minutes to market open. Okay. So yeah, we're seeing things way clearer now. And let's turn on this stuff right here. I don't know why my setting isn't opening. I don't know why everything is so slow today. We literally have 5 minutes to market open. Bro, what's happening today? Yo, what the hell? I don't know why everything is so slow today. We literally have 3 minutes now to market opens. I don't know why I'm not seeing anything here. Well, we just draw up our levels again. So like I said, we have a clean level of buyers and sellers which are right here. Make sure this is real clean. I like to make sure my levels are so clean. So somewhere right here and here. So we have sellers here, push price up, which buyers did, came back down, sellers, buyers. So if we start to push below this level, that shows the buyers are no longer in control. Instead, the sellers will start being in control, basically. Yeah. So this is just for the 1 hour time frame. Now, like I said, we're dropping down to the 15-minute time frame. And for some reason, everything starts to lag. What's happening, man? But are we cooked? I don't know why this is happening today. Like, we have a lot of stuff happening. Everywhere is just slow as hell today. Why? Better. Leave. Like, why are we so slow today, bro? Anyways, I just want to get into my settings for some reason I can't. Okay, finally. Alright, so I want this to be opened so that we can easily take my sells. So I can easily take my trade. Just want to turn on the one click trading. Yeah, so 15 minutes, same thing. We have buyers here. If price can go below this level, then we are sure that the buyers are no longer in control and then the sellers are now in control, obviously. And the 5 minute, I'm sure this will be a good level where sellers were. Yeah, so this is where sellers and buyers, no, mostly sellers. So here, yeah. So these are my levels basically. These are my levels. So the ideal knowledge here is when price starts to break above here, I want to really see price start to break above here before I know that we literally have buyers in control. Because obviously here was a good here we had good buying pressure here. Yeah, we did have good buying pressure there. But if we start to break below this level, remember we had buying pressure here. So if we start to break below this level, that means the buyers are no longer interested and the sellers will take over. If we start breaking above here, that means we might actually start seeing more buyers. But if we start breaking above here, that means we will join these buyers since there were a lot of buyers at this level. Well, basically, like I said, the Mark 930 strategy is going to be coming out soon, so I'm going to explain it later. Alright, so market is opened. Let's see what we have. Okay. And overall, we've been in the downtrend, so I don't know. Let's just see what happens. Yeah, so for you guys on the Discord, this is just a demo trade. I'm taking it on demo because today is Friday. There's literally nothing to do, bro. So I just decided to trade on Fridays, but demo because Friday's price action is not really the best in my opinion. Alright, so if we start seeing the push, I'm taking my sells right there. Okay, so I'm taking my sells right there. Yeah. Bro, this shit is loading, bro. This shit is loading. Bro, I've literally clicked the sell button, bro. I've literally clicked the sell button, bro. I don't know, is it hidden? Execution marks, labels. Oh yeah, it's not hidden. Okay, so I'm taking my sells right there. I took a short position right there. My stops is gonna be right here at this high, because in case price wants to retrace back, I don't want to see, I want to see this sellers keep on pushing price to the downside, just in case price wants to keep pushing to the upside. That's why my stops is at this high. Yeah. And then let's see if we can go very good 1 to 2. So you can take this trade on me with a demo account. I would not advise you to trade live on this. Today it's a Friday, market is closing today. So I think I took two. Oh my god, I didn't even take 2 sells, man. So when price starts to break again, I'll take my another sell trade. Yeah, I wanted to take 2 sells so that I can have to take profit. Yeah. Okay, let's see if that hits order. Okay. Oh yeah, I think we're in. Yeah, so we're finally in. Are we in? What? Oh, I can't take more than one. Okay, so I'll basically just take half of my position here. So I'll take 0.5 since I entered with 1 lot size. I'll take 0.5 here. Basically risking $85 on this trade. Demo. And then yeah. Yeah, so we'll just basically watch what price wants to keep on doing. Basically. Yeah, only God knows what's happening, man. Well, like, I don't know why we're lagging so bad. I don't know why we're lagging so bad, bro. Like, look, if we can close below this level, which there are a lot of buyers, that means we're definitely not going to keep pushing to the upside. Yeah, so that's the push. I can turn off one-click trading so that I can close partials. Now we're 0.05, 0.5, my bad, when price reaches this level. So might as well add an alert somewhere right here when price starts to cross below. So when price starts to cross below, we'll just take out 0.5 right there. There were some days on Fridays, price might actually be good, but I just decided not to trade live on Fridays, man. Just like a rest day, just like a fun trade day. Yeah, so let's see, in case price wants to keep pushing. Yeah, so we'll take out 0.5 when price reaches that level, basically. So I'll just keep this at the side and then close partials when we reach that level. Yeah. And then, yeah, I needed to add this. So normally what I do is when price hits my first TP level, which is my target one, I normally close half of my position, which you're gonna see, and then I'm gonna put my stops to break even. Yeah. I said like you're gonna. I literally said you're gonna see that like as if I know price is gonna hit TP. Well, I feel like price should hit TP because it's literally like freaking sense right here. As you can see, like I said, on the 1 hour time frame, we had buyers, we had sellers here, sellers here, sellers here, sellers here. So for price to now go below this level and join, obviously below this level, obviously like I said, there were sellers there. So for prices to go below that level, sellers are obviously going to keep selling. Right? The sellers are going to take it. What am I saying? The sellers are going to be in charge because people were selling below this level while people were buying right here. So nobody wants to buy anymore. The sellers are in control. And yeah. So when I see that a lot here hit, it will just close half of my position and then pull my stops to break even. Basically. Yo, that's a good push to the downside, to be honest with you. Are we crossing already? I just saw the alert on my phone. Okay, we're so close to target one. Oh yeah, so closing our partials right there, and then my stops to break even. Fuck, that was Yo, that sound was so annoying. So annoying. But yeah, my stops is to break even. But yeah, today was actually good. Price actually had a good push. I do not give a shit if this happens every Friday. I'm not gonna trade on Fridays. Fridays are just not my days. But like I said, it's actually a good push. This is a good push. Like it's literally common sense, bro. Sellers took over when buyers could no longer buy. Are you tired of pushing to the upside to the downside? Ain't no way the sellers are tired already. Gotta see, do we have any? Oh, okay, so we do have. Yeah, so my TP is literally around the level. We have some buyers here. We have some buyers in this at this level right here, and that's where my TP is at. So most likely we should reach that level. We should definitely reach that level. Yeah, we should. We should reach that level. And yeah. Yeah, it's a really good push, to be honest with you. It's a really good push. So yeah, if you guys are watching this video, you want to trade live with me every single freaking day, except for Fridays. Fridays are just once in a while. Like today, I just decided to just go live on go live on Friday on Discord, but I'm not taking this trade on my live account. But if you want to try go live every day, Monday to Thursday, trading live. Friday sometimes are just demos. Yeah. Yeah, the sellers are really in control, man. Like, look at this huge push to the downside. There's no way we're gonna come back up. There's literally no way we're gonna come back up. That was the same analysis I had yesterday. Yesterday I ended up missing a trade, which was right here. Yesterday. Yeah, so we missed a trade here. Look here, we had a lot of buyers, sellers, and then buyers. So obviously when we push back down, we're gonna join the sellers who were selling before. And right here, as you can see, we ended up closing back down, and price just ended up dumping all the way to the downside, bro. Like, bro. So we might have a little retracement. If we get stopped at a break even, then bro, it is what it is. But I still have more, like, I have more confidence the price is gonna keep pushing to the downside because of the way the structure as because of the way market is literally showing itself to us. Yeah. Because obviously price is never gonna just go all the way straight down. You gotta make lower highs, lower lows. On the 1 minute, we're definitely gonna see that. We're seeing lower highs, lower lows, and lower highs and lower lows. And like I said, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. Now we've made a lower high. If we break below this, bro, we're done. We're literally done. So that's all we need to see. If price can break below this candle right here, we're literally done. We're going to take profit. Yeah. I'm still watching what price wants to keep on doing, bro. Check the 15-minute time frame. See exactly what we're doing. Or the price creates a new level here, most likely. Maybe not, maybe. Because we actually have buyers here. We have buyers here. You can see that push to the upside. We also have buyers here. We have buyers here. So maybe price created a new level here, maybe. Because we're literally so close here to the downside, to our TP. So maybe, like I said, maybe price made a new level because buyers are actually a lot active right here, these levels. But it's a risk-free trade. We've already closed half of the position. It's just to wait and see what price wants to actually do. So I might just relax and wait for price to do its thing, basically. I actually feel like we did create a new level. I really feel we created a new level. But price didn't just tap into the level. I just feel like we created a new level. Because there are a lot of buyers active here. Previously there were sellers. Because we saw price selling off at this level. Price selling off at this level. Then when price went so high that the sellers couldn't sell anymore, the buyers took over. So buyers started from here. They came back to this level. They ended up taking their own buys again. Price came back to this level. As you can see, buyers took over again. Here, buyers took over again. So here, most likely, the buyers might take over, but we didn't just tap into this level. So we might have created a new buying level, but man, I don't know. I don't know, man. I do not know. Okay, keep this like this. Yeah. So if we end up pushing higher, then this will be a new level which buyers ended up buying. That's if we actually keep on pushing to the upside. That means people started buying at this level right here. Yeah. Let's check the 3 minute time frame. One. Yeah, so to be sure that we're gonna keep pushing to the downside, I want to see price break this higher low right here. Yeah. But we're still watching though. Still watching. We're making higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. Yeah. So I still don't want to jump into conclusion that the buyers have taken over. Before we actually keep pushing to the downside, we need to make lower lows, lower highs, and lower lows. So it's until we start to push above these highs, which where sellers were. Once we start pushing above those highs, then we know that there were definitely buyers at these lows. But like I said, I don't want to jump into conclusion. Okay, well, let's just see what happens. If we break below this low, we're definitely pushing to the downside. We're breaking structure to the downside. Alright, so we're breaking structure to the downside. We are definitely hitting TP. We are definitely gonna tap into this level here. We just needed that lower high, which we've created here. Yeah, so it is what it is. Let's just see what price wants to keep doing. It's been 20 minutes basically. Oh, it's been 18 minutes actually. All I want to see is a break below this low. That way we are starting to break structure to the downside. Because that was what we did here. We broke this low, went back down. We had a correction to the upside. Then we would need to see the continuation to the downside. Yeah. Oh shit. Let's see. Well, on the 1 minute time frame, it seems we're having some structure here. So same concept, right? We have sellers right here. We had buyers literally right here, obviously. We had buyers here. So if we start breaking above this high, that means that means sellers are no longer in control right here, and then buyers might take over. But if we start pushing below this level here, that means the buyers are no longer in control and the sellers are now gonna be in control. But let's just see, man. This is the buyer's last chance to keep pushing to the upside. Okay. Okay. The buyers have taken over. The buyers have taken over. But it's still a risk-free trade, so even though we get stopped out, we're still up for the day. This is the same mindset I actually use when I'm on my live account, basically. Yep, I might have been right. We might have created a new level. Oh, sure. Yeah, I might have been right. Yeah, I might have been right. Like I said, there were buyers at these levels. Price was so close to that level. And yeah, the buyers are in control right now. Yeah. But Tipo 1 ended up getting hit though. Take profit 1 ended up getting hit. So it's still up for the day. And like I said, on the 1 minute time frame, right there, remember we ended up creating a buyers and sellers zone right here, which we had a lot of sellers here, and then we had buyers here. So price ended up selling here, people ended up selling here, but price ended up buying here. When we broke above those levels where there were sellers, the sellers couldn't longer sell anymore, and that's when the buyers ended up taking or coming into control basically. And yeah, so if we get stopped out, it is what it is. Yeah, I rather let price hit my break-even level than me closing manually, because I set the break-even for a reason. Yeah, I'm basically just trading this demo account the same way I actually trade my live account. Like the same mindset, the same everything. Even if this was a live account, this is exactly how I would trade it. Don't need to look at how much money you're making, even on the live account. Don't look at how much money you're making. Just look at the charts, bro. Just look at the charts, bro. Like, bro, it's not about the money. It's about what price is doing. If we start pushing below this level, then maybe the sellers might actually start to be in control again. That's if we start pushing below this level, because obviously there were sellers below this level. And here, oh, okay. Okay, that might be nice actually. That might be nice. Yeah, okay. Alright, so we have sellers in control once again. Oh my god. We have a lot of sellers in control now. People no longer want to buy at this level. The price is really pushing. We even broke structure to the downside on the 1 minute time frame. So all is left for sellers to do is if we can stop buyers from buying here. Oh no, that's if buyers don't no longer buy here. Yeah, basically. And fuck, the network is so bad today, bro. We've legit spent 30 minutes already. Oh, you want me to go to the 1 minute? Alright, so we've broken structure to the downside. We've gone back into the level where a lot of sellers were. Yeah, so just keep it like this. And currently we're just making higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. Well, the price can actually break through this low so that we no longer create higher highs and higher lows and higher highs. If we break through this low, we'll start making lower lows, lower highs, and then lower lows. Yeah. You can see how buyers try to push up above this level. See, a lot of buyers were starting to push up, but a lot of sellers came back into this market, ended up selling again. Yeah, as you can see here. As you can see, like I said, literally, buyers are pushing price up. But price went into this level. Obviously, what type of people were here? Sellers. So sellers started to sell again, right here. So now it's just for price to keep, for just for sellers to keep pushing to the downside. It's just for price to keep pushing to the downside, so that the buyers no longer buy up. Yeah. Because obviously I'm in a sell trade, bro. I do not want to see buyers. I want to see more sellers than buyers. Okay, it's a good one. And now it's to wait and see what buyers wants to do. Are sellers gonna stop selling, or the buyers want to actually keep on buying? Because remember here we had buyers. This is on the 1 minute time frame basically. We had buyers here. People were buying, buying, buying. Price came back here. Sellers, sellers, sellers. So if we start to break below this level, then they are no longer buyers interested into buying into this level. Then, if obviously if there are no longer buyers that are buying, then the sellers are going to take over, and price is going to keep selling to the downside. Yeah, that's basically it. That's basically what I'm watching. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so the sellers are now fully in control. Buyers are no longer interested. Definitely going to see a huge volume push to the downside. Bro, literally just called it, bro. Buyers are no longer in control here. Taking out that low. Now we're in the buyer's level, so I just want to see price just push a little bit lower. A little bit lower. Yeah. Definitely buyers are no longer in control here. It's a demo trade. Let's see. Do we push? bang. That's basically it. Just imagine I close out my trade here out of emotions. Because like I said, I treat every account like a live account. Like the same way I will actually trade on my live account. Like, bro, you saw it. Obviously, I could have said, "Oh, it's a demo account, bro. Just close wherever price is going." But like I said, I have my break even for a reason, bro. I have it for a reason. If price wants to keep to hit that level, let it hit it. That's why you have your stop loss and you have your take profit, bro. But yeah, that was actually nice. It was a good demo trade. I don't think I need to even explain what I even saw today because it's literally common sense. And like I said, the Mac 930 strategy is coming out soon. I'm gonna like explain the strategy. The strategy is already out, but I'm going to like do a video where I explain the strategy and everything like that. So I don't just trade breakout, but I trade breakout with sense. People just randomly take sells and buys when they see price going up or down. But I take breakout with sense, knowing where there's buyers and where there's sellers. And yeah, just in case you guys still don't understand what I did, here there were a lot of buyers sitting right here, right? Even this level right here on the 1 hour time frame, there were a lot of buyers sitting right here. So when price starts to go below this level, that shows that the buyers are no longer interested in buying, meaning the sellers are now in control. This is just what I understand, bro. I'm just gonna tell you what I understand and what I see in the market. Then we saw people, we saw the buyers trying to buy up right here, and then they ended up pushing, and then sellers ended up pushing price back down. Obviously, I've already taken my sell trade here because I'm seeing price close or start to push below where buyers would normally buy. So if we are actually going to react off of this level, or if we're actually going to go bullish, I wanted to see price just tap into this level and then keep on pushing to the upside. But we did not do that. Instead, the sellers just ended up coming into the market right here when they realized the buyers were no longer buying. And then price ended up pushing to the downside. As you can see, huge volume right here. Price came up, buyers ended up coming up, sellers pushed price down, buyers again, like before, pushed price up, sellers, like before here, pushed price down. Now we are having a buyers and sellers level right here. Now when price pushed above, the buyers ended up coming into the market, pushing price above. Remember here, we have buyers here. So if price can push above this level, most likely we might actually have seen price keep pushing to the upside. But no, when here, remember sellers came into the market right here after seeing the break below this level where buyers were. So obviously, price ended up pushing back downwards. As we came into this level, remember at this level, below this level, what do we have? We have the sellers. Yeah, we have people who were selling right here. So obviously, price is gonna sell. Look here, we have this candle here. People wanted to buy. The seller said, no, we're going to sell once more again. Then they ended up selling. And like here again, remember, we had buyers here. We had some buyers right here, basically. Now, all we needed to see price do was to break below. And like I said, if we break below, we are definitely pushing back down with huge volume, right? And as you can see, we broke past below where people were buying, and boom, price CTP right there. So this was actually a good target too, because that was actually where buyers were. You can see this huge volume. We're asking why is there huge volume, right? That was because there are buyers sitting right here. You can see we have buyers here, and buyers here. Yeah, so most likely price might actually end up keep on pushing to the upside. We did not know, or price might end up pushing to the downside. But yeah, that was basically it. This is literally the same way I normally trade. This is how I trade, man. It's just that I've refined the strategy more like in depth. I've made the strategy more better. Before I would just take normal, my bad. Before I would just take random breakouts, but when I backtested the strategy, I ended up adding some confluences. I ended up realizing that we can actually add more confluences into this shit that will actually make me have a higher win rate. Yeah, so that was basically it. You guys saw it already. That was the same. Oh wait, I don't want to leak too much, but that was the same strategy I used on the gold trade I took yesterday. But I don't want to go into that. If you want to know about the gold trade, check the WhatsApp. The link is in the description. The Discord channel is in the description. Yo, I literally do this shit for free. I don't need to pay. I don't need you guys to pay for any knowledge, bro. Because why do I need you guys to pay? No, there's literally no reason for you guys to pay. I did not pay to learn anything. So why do you guys need to pay? Why do I need your money when I'm making money off of trading? Well, I'm not at the top level yet, but I'm gonna get there, I know. But yeah, that'll be basically it for today. You saw the huge good sell-off right there. And yeah, that'll be basically it. And I'll see you guys on Monday. Peace.